Welcome, my friends. We're at the beautiful Tecolote Beach in Baja California Sur. We just released our free monthly yoga calendar, so if you haven't signed up to receive that yet, pop down to the description of this video for the link to get our free and flexible monthly Yoga Love calendar. This video is the first practice of this month's yoga calendar. The intention of our practice today is to breathe life into everything you love about yourself. Let our flow guide you as when to send your breath into those amazing areas. Alright, my friend, please pardon the smudge on my camera that causes a bit of a blurry image. I put suntan lotion on and then unknowingly touched the camera lens, and I happened to forget that day to wipe the lens off before I got started. So my apologies. Hopefully it isn't too distracting. With all of that shared, I'll join you seated on the mat. Find your comfortable cross-legged seated position. Roll those shoulder heads up and back, elongating your spine. Rest hands wherever is comfortable, and gently close your eyes. Let's begin by just beginning to notice your breath. No controlling of your breath, just noticing your own natural rhythm. Feel yourself getting lost in your natural ebb and flow. Fully arriving here in the present moment with your breath, with your body. Body, mind, and spirit uniting for your practice. Now let's begin to extend your inhalation and extend your exhalation. On your inhalations, breathing life into everything you love about yourself. Inhalations call to mind what you love about yourself, and exhalations allow yourself to soften and those feelings of love settle into your being. Beautiful, my friends. Bat those beautiful eyes open, and mirroring me, take a gentle side body stretch to the right. Nice fluid movement. Inhalation lifts you to center. Side body stretch to the left. Inhalation lifts you up, coming into a twist, so top hand sweeps behind you near your seat, opposite hand to your knee. Exhalation at your navel into the twist. Breathe in, circle fingertips to the sky. Exhalation, twist at your navel to the second side. Crown of head lengthens to the sky for a nice long spine as you twist. Breathe in, circle those fingertips to the sky. Exhalation, slowly cactus your arms down. Bring soles of feet to kiss in front of you, taking them at a distance that feels best in your body, grasping wherever's accessible, shins, ankles, or feet, find length in your spine, and slowly hinge forward at your hip crease. Once you can't hinge forward anymore without rounding your back, take a slow rock, a slow sway of your spine side to side. a loving massage into the space of your hips. Breathe life into this area, bringing in love and showing compassion. Feel free to round your spine out in these final moments. Slowly roll up. Make your way to hands and knees for tabletop pose. Ensure that your wrists are lined under your shoulders and knees under your hip points. Once you have it, breathe in, lower your belly, lift your gaze for cow pose. Your shoulder heads draw back, collarbone broadens, heart shines. From here, we're going to take circles of your torso, beginning towards the left side, circling it up, rounding it out, then circling it down to the right side, taking 2 more circles of your torso in that direction. Nice fluid movement, finding what feels good in your body, embracing the intention of breathing life into everything you love about yourself. Next time you're at the bottom, go ahead and switch directions of your circles. Close your eyes, really feeling it out, enjoying the movement, enjoying the sensations of the movement. The next time you circle up and are in cat pose, hold it there. Then find your flat back. Extend your right toes to the sky, lift your gaze. We're going to take cat-cows with our leg extended, so on your exhale, draw your knee through center, hugging in towards your chest, rounding it out. Inhalation, extend toes to the sky, gaze lifts. Exhale, round through, knee to nose. Breathe in, extend toes to the sky into cow. Exhale, round through, knee to nose, cat. Hug and lift your knee up, up, up. Breathe and extend your toes to the sky. Shift your weight into your right palm to reach your left fingertips up and back to clasp the outside edge of your back foot. Now we did this in last week's practice too, so just notice if you are experiencing any different in the pose this week from last week. With control, release, extend arm and leg long, and then return your palm and knee to the mat. We're going to take that right over to the second side, so extend the left toes up to the sky. On your exhale, draw your knee through center, hugging it in towards your chest. Inhalation, extend toes to the sky. Exhale, around knee to nose. Breathe in, extend toes to the sky, finding your cow. And exhale, round through into your cat pose. Hug and lift your knee up, up, up. Breathe in and extend your toes to the sky. Shift weight into your left palm to reach your right fingertips up and back to clasp the outside edge of your foot. If this isn't accessible, that is okay. Honor your body and return your palm to the mat. Go ahead and keep your leg lifted towards the sky, heart lifted, hold it there. With control, release and extend arm and leg long, then lower your palm and knee to the mat. Tuck all 10 toes and lift your hips up to downward facing dog. Take any feel-good moves to get started, opening up the backside of your legs. Then find stillness at center. And then begin to take a sway of just your hips over to the right, then over to the left. Slow, fluid movement side to side, noticing how the sensations change and travel in your body as your hips sway side to side. Take it as far over to one side as you comfortably can before you sway it to the opposite side. Find stillness at center. Glance to the front of the mat. Step one foot to the front and then the other for forward fold. We'll breathe and lift halfway, finding your flat back. Exhalation, melt chest to thighs. Big, beautiful breath in, breathing life into everything you love about yourself as you circle your fingertips up to the sky. Palms kiss, and lower prayer to heart. Let's take that right back up. Breathe in, circle fingertips to the sky. Palms kiss. Exhale, dive it down through center. Hands frame foot, step one foot back and then the other for plank pose. With your body in one long line, exhale, lower halfway chaturanga, and a big beautiful breath in upward facing dog. Using the muscles of your pelvic floor, lift those hips to down dog. Clarify your foundation in downward facing dog. On your inhale, extend your right leg to the sky. Bend your knees and stack your hips. Now with control, begin to lift the heel of your foot that is on the mat, coming to your very tippy toes. Then exhale, slowly sink your heel to the earth. Good work. Let's step your foot forward near your right thumb. Lower back knee to the mat, finding your low lunge. Listen to your body and take the low lunge of your body's choice today. We'll be here for about a minute, so feel free to hang out in one variation for a few breaths and transition to another variation. Just ensure that your front knee is in line with your ankle and not going past. Find what feels good, my friend. And as you explore and hold this pose, does something new come to mind that you love about yourself? Breathe life into this area. Wherever you find yourself, bring both hands to the inside of your front foot and heel toe that front foot over to the edge of the mat. We're going to do the same thing we just did in our low lunge here in lizard. So we're just listening to your body, taking the lizard pose variation of your body's choice in this moment. We will also be in this pose for about a minute. Explore and find what feels good, whether that means finding stillness in the pose or inviting movement in. As you explore lizard pose, what comes to mind that you love about yourself? Breathe life into this area. Wherever you find yourself, return hands to the inside of your front foot and begin to heel toe your foot to the opposite side of the mat. And then lower your knee to the right side, finding your pigeon pose. Glance back at your back leg, making sure it's in one long line all the way to your toes. Hips square to the front of the mat. Weight evenly distributed across your hips, fingertips at your side. Breathe in, puff your chest. And then on your exhale, walk yourself forward, lowering yourself either to your forearms or all the way so your forehead kisses the mat. Yogi's choice. Smooth, even breaths. Breathing in that essence of love that you have for yourself. Sending that in-breath into the space of your hips, your low back. Exhalations, you soften and let go. Slowly walk yourself back up. Transition your weight into your right hip so you can bring your back leg around in front of you. Go ahead and place that foot to the outside of your right hip, preparing for a seated twist. So breathe in, lengthen up through your spine. Wrap your right arm around your leg, bring your left fingertips near your seat, and exhalation at your navel point, coming into a twist to the left side space. The twist starts at your navel point and travels up, staying open and broad across your collarbone in the twist. With control, release and bring both fingertips behind you so you can lean back, bringing your bottom shin so it's parallel with the short edge of the mat. And then stack your opposite leg on top. If this feels too intense in your body, you can bring your top shin in front of the bottom instead of stacking it on top of. Whichever variation feels best in your body, let's breathe in to find that long spine of yours. If you find that your back rounds, go ahead and bring your fingertips behind you to help support a long spine, which is option 1. Option 2, maybe holding it, sitting up nice and tall, hands at your side. And option 3, you can begin to hinge forward while keeping a nice flat back. Breathing in that essence of love that you have for yourself. Sending that in-breath into the space of your hips or wherever you're feeling that strong sensation in this pose. Wherever you find yourself, begin to soften in the pose. Shift weight into your right hip once more so we can bring that top leg back behind you, returning to Pigeon Pose. Then tuck your back toes and press up. We'll return your right sole foot to the right side of the mat near your thumb, runner's lunge. Lower your back heel to the mat, back foot running parallel with the short edge of the mat. Front heel bisects your back arch. And once you have your foundation set up, fan your arms up, coming into Warrior 2. Lower your front fingertips to the inside of your front foot. Opposite arm extends to the sky. Gaze lifts to those extended fingertips. Option to stay here or explore taking a bind by lowering your top hand behind your low back. Bottom arm reaches under your thigh to clasp the opposite hand. Once fingers are locked, draw that top shoulder head up and back in space as you spiral your heart towards the sky. Good work. With control, release your fingertips. Return bottom hand to the mat, opposite arm to the mat, hands frame foot, coming into half moon pose next. So begin to shift your weight into your front foot as you lift your back leg, stack your hips, flex your back foot while your toes will point to the left side space. And when you're ready, you can extend those left fingertips up to the sky. You can stay right here or option to take sugar cane pose by bending into your back knee. And then extended fingertips reach back to clasp the back foot. With control, as you inhale, gently press your left foot firmly into your left hand, opening up through the shoulders and chest, while simultaneously gently pulling your left foot closer towards you. Full deep breaths, staying present in your body. Gently release your foot, extending arm and leg long, finding half moon for a moment, and then with control, slowly lower your back foot to the mat, finding Warrior 2. Cartwheel your arms, hands frame your front foot, step back for plank pose, exhalation chaturanga, big refreshing breath into upward facing dog, and then lower those knees to the mat. Melt hips to your heels for a well-deserved child's pose. Feel the effects of your sequence so far upon your body. Notice your heartbeat, the rhythm of your breath, the temperature of your body, and notice how each soothing, loving breath in feels upon your body. All right, let's take that to the second side. Make your way to down dog. On your inhale, extend your left leg to the sky. Bend your knee and stack your hips. With control, begin to lift the heel of your foot that's to the mat, coming to your very tippy toes. Lift it up and exhale, slowly sink your heel to the earth. Good work. Let's step your front foot near your left thumb. Lower back knee to the mat, finding your low lunge. Listening to what your body needs on this side, taking the low lunge variation of your body's choice. Ensure that your front knee is in line with your ankle, not going past. Find what feels good on this side. As you explore and hold this pose, does something new come to mind that you love about yourself? Breathe in life into this area. Wherever you find yourself, bring both hands to the inside of your front foot and heel-toe your foot to the edge of the mat for your lizard pose. Listening to your body, taking the lizard pose variation of your body's choice on this side in this moment. Ensure your front knee is in line with your ankle and not going past. Explore and find what feels good, whether that means finding stillness or inviting movement. And as you explore lizard pose, what comes to mind that you love about yourself? Breathe life into this area. Wherever you find yourself, return hands to the inside of your front foot and begin to heel-toe your front foot to the opposite side of the mat. Lower your knee to the left side for Pigeon Pose. Back leg in one long line. Hips square to the front of the mat. Notice if weight is evenly distributed or you have more weight in one hip than the other. Even it out. Fingertips at your side. Breathe in, puffing your chest. Lift that heart. And then on your exhale, walk yourself forward. Lowering to your forearms or extending your arms out long, lowering your forehead to kiss the earth. Try not to automatically do what you did on the first side. Honor what this side of your body needs in this moment. Smooth, even breaths. Breathing in that essence of love that you have for yourself. Sending that in breath into the space of your hips, your low back. Exhalation, soften and let go. Slowly walk yourself back up, transitioning your weight into your left hip so you can bring your back foot around in front of you, placing the foot to the outside of your left hip, preparing for that twist. So breathe in, lengthen up through your spine, wrap your left arm around your leg, bring your opposite fingertips near your seat, and on your exhalation, at your navel point, move into the twist to the right side space. Lengthen up through the crown of your head on your inhales, and your exhales move deeper into the twist at your navel. Release and bring fingertips behind you so you can lean back and bring your bottom shin so it's parallel with the short edge of the mat, and then stack your opposite leg on top. Again, your right and left side may be a little different in flexibility, so honor what this side needs. If this feels intense, remember you can bring your top shin in front of your bottom leg. Now, whichever variation feels best in your body, let's breathe in to find that beautiful long spine of yours. Letting your body guide you on what it needs on this side. Smooth, even breaths as you hold. Remember, if you notice if your breaths are short and shallow, consider backing off to prevent overstretching. And use those breaths to breathe in that essence of love that you have for yourself. Sending the in-breath into the space of your hips or wherever you're feeling the strongest sensation at in this pose. Exhalation, inviting the area to soften and release, settling into your essence of love. Wherever you find yourself, begin to soften in the pose. Shift your weight into your left hip once more to bring your top leg back behind you, returning to Pigeon Pose. Tuck your back toes and press up. Return your left sole of foot to the left side of the mat near your thumb for a runner's lunge. Then lower your back heel to the mat so your back foot runs parallel with the short edge of the mat. Getting your foundation set up before you fan your arms up, coming into Warrior Two pose. Lower your front fingertips to the inside of your front foot. Opposite fingertips extend up to the sky and lift your gaze. Staying here or exploring the bind by lowering your top hand behind your low back. Bottom hand reaches under your thigh to clasp the opposite hand. Once those fingers are locked, remember to roll that top shoulder head up and back, creating space across your chest, heart shining towards the sky. Good work. With control, Release fingertips, coming into half moon. Begin to shift your weight into your front foot. Lift your back leg, stack your hips, flex your back foot. And when you're ready, you can extend your right fingertips up to the sky. Now you can stay right here. Option to take sugarcane pose. Bending into your back knee, drawing heel towards your seat. Then extended fingertips reach up and back to clasp the back foot. With control, as you inhale, gently press your right foot firmly into your right hand, opening through your shoulders, your chest, while at the same time gently guiding your right foot closer towards your body. Full deep breaths, staying present. Gently release your foot, extend arm and leg long, finding half moon for a moment, and then lower your back foot to the mat for warrior two. Cartwheel your arms, hands frame foot, step back for plank pose, exhalation chaturanga, big nourishing breath in, upward facing dog, and then we'll lift your hips to down dog. Lower knees to the mat, taking them as wide as the mat, and melt your hips to your heels for a wide knees child's pose. Eyes closed. Notice the effects of your self-loving practice on your body, mind, and spirit. On your next exhalation, round forward, coming into cat pose. Breathe in, lower your belly, lift your gaze for cow. Slowly make your way to seated with your legs out in front of you. Bring soles of feet to kiss for butterfly pose once more. Breathe in, find that beautiful long spine of yours. Exhalation, slowly hinge forward, pausing and holding wherever needed to maintain your long spine. Rise up. Bring soles of feet to the mat, feet as wide as the mat. Lower both knees to one side, and then take your gaze in the opposite direction for a gentle, nourishing twist and release of our hips. Lift up to center, then take your knees to the opposite side. Gaze in the opposite direction of your knees. Lift knees to center. Bring feet into hip distance. Grasp along the back of your thighs. Breathe in, get tall. Exhalation as you round back, lowering yourself all the way to the mat. Then draw knees in towards your chest and hug it out. Rocking side to side if it sounds nice, giving your low back a massage. Let's bring your hands to your knees and begin to draw big circles with your knees. Knees going in the same direction, massaging into your hips, into your low back. Switch directions of your circles. We are unwinding and releasing from our flow, taking this time to really connect and tend to yourself. Feel how your body begins to soften and relax. Knees settle into center. Let's extend your right leg long, hug your left knee in, and take it across your body into our final nourishing twist. Right hand can relax to your knee, opposite arm extends out long. Soft gaze to follow your fingertips. I don't know if you have noticed at all in the backgrounds, but we have some pretty active pelicans dipping in and out of the water. Unwind and draw your knee to your chest. Then bring your right knee into your chest. Then extend your left leg out long. Guide your leg across your body into the twist. Slowly unwind, draw knee into your chest, then draw that left knee into your chest as well. Giving yourself a hug one last time. Big old squeeze, 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 squeeze. Before you release and extend your arms and legs out long in the shape of a star, your body taking up all that wonderful space. Allow the muscles of your body to release and soften, letting go. Spend these final moments in Shavasana, breathing life into everything you love about yourself. Begin to deepen your breath. Slowly bring one sole foot to the mat and then the others. Your arms follow suit. Roll over to your right side. Full deep breath in through your nose. Long, slow, complete exhalation out your nose. With eyes closed and attention remaining inward, make your way to a comfortable cross-legged seated position. Rest hands wherever is comfortable. And with eyes closed, take a moment here to notice how you're feeling after our self-love yoga practice. Breathe in through your nose. Exhale an audible sigh out your mouth, releasing. One more time. Breathe in through your nose. Exhale, audible sigh out your mouth. Let's take a big, beautiful breath in, circling those fingertips up to the sky, gathering love and light. Palms kiss, and bring all that love and light down to heart center. Bring thumbs to your sternum to seal the love and light in. You have cultivated a lot of self-love, so feel free to hold on to that if that's what your body needs. Or if it is calling to you to send love out, please take a moment to do that now. But make sure you are doing this in a mindful way and keeping your own cup full. Sending love and light to you and all beings. Namaste. Thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with me on the mat. Let's keep building that joy within by commenting below one thing that you love about yourself. Build others up in this community too by seeing what they have to say and giving them some love. Don't forget to get your copy of this month's free Yoga Love Calendar by visiting the link in the description below. And if you enjoyed this practice, be sure to throw the video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. So much love from my heart to yours.